Good morning from ISC. This is David Stevens with Niveo, and we're here to talk about what Niveo Professional has added to our switches. We've added the API built in to our SDVoE-powered switches, and what does that mean for you? The advantages here, really a couple. Parts in the firmware, parts in the software, and part is actually just physically how it works together. So the advantages in the physical side of our switches are that if you think about what a switch is built for, it's built to last in an enterprise grade forever, basically. You really shouldn't be switching out a switch unless you're changing speeds. So our switches carry a 10-year warranty, and they're lifetime covered with our support team. Therefore, it makes sense to put the API into the switch. That's one less piece of gear you have to buy, one less piece of gear you have to manage for your client, and that way you're reducing endpoints that could cause problems in the future into that. So by doing that, we've really built this in and working with SDVoE and our partners there to make this easy for you. So right now, the first version of this will be command line. The new version coming out will be a GUI. So we're working with the partners to do both. So in the command line, a lot of people don't like to work with that. I understand that. My background's computer science engineer, so I totally know what they're talking about there. Most of our current customers are using the other partner software to manage. So setting up the switch is a 5-minute process or less, and then they just work and set up the rest of their network. Our team can help them, or the partners supplying the endpoints can help them with that. So this makes it really clean and easy. Matter of fact, one of our best practices we've seen is having the client set the network up first at their place of business, and we'll help them troubleshoot throughout the network so they know that when they box it up to go install, they've already got a network that's working. That's a very positive step. And that's part of what we pay our engineers to do, is go past the switch. So if you do that, you actually invest less time with the switch. You'll lower the time that you need out there on your install into it, and you're utilizing a piece of hardware that's built to last. So why did we enter this solution space? Because you may know Niveo's been making 1 gig switches for years. We were really asked to. People wanted a couple of things. They wanted the advantage of having the API built in. They wanted the advantage of having PoE++, and they were looking for alternatives. So that's really why we got into that. Some of the things that we do different is that we are utilizing US-made chipsets. So the supply chain problems that people are having since COVID, we don't experience. I've got switches in stock ready to go for you. I think that's good. Oh, and the bottom there's the part number of the current model. It's a 24-port model with PoE++. We can stack those, and we're coming out based upon the need that we're seeing with a 48-port model. So who are we? We're actually an AV solutions company. Jaap and Arthur started the business. They've been in it now about 12 years. So we didn't come in as an IT company building a switch. We actually built switches for AV into that. We sell through distribution partners around the world. I'm director of sales for the Americas, so we're using the Wesco Annixter team for that part there. And then our engineers are now scattered around the world. Our lead team is in California, and they do a tremendous job. I'm really proud of what our guys do there. So there's the access to them and myself. And then the other solutions we have, obviously, we talked about the switches. We have brought out a new switch that is for AVB and Dante. So that's available now. We do media converters, SPF plus assemblies, APs, PDUs, and UPSs. That's a little bit about Niveo. So again, let's kind of just summarize everything. If we do this right together, we will save you in cost and in truck rolls, time on the customer site, and hardware. That is part of the secret right there. The advantage of having the API built in is you can do it your way. However you want to configure your network, you can. The switch is the easy part. The rest of it is where you need to have, whether you want a GUI-based control platform or using the API and command language. And then the most important part is they're in stock. We don't have manufacturing issues. So that's the world we live in. Thank you for visiting with us and watching the video. Come by and visit us at ISC if you're here. We are literally right across from the SDVoE booth, and glad to support you with any questions that you have. Have a great day. Bye.